Hey, you guys. Well, I promised you a short video on the law of attraction, since that is really what we're doing here. Choosing the experiences we want to experience, not the experiences that society has taught us to experience, but to experience what we choose to experience. And Spirit gave me this, what do you call it? It wasn't a download, but they helped me, merge all this information that floats around in my head all the time about why we are in the situation that we are in right now. Okay? We are in this situation aside from choosing this situation, this political thing that is affecting everybody's lives. And yes, we did choose it. Somebody left a comment, I didn't choose to have a heart attack. Actually, yeah, you did. Okay? Not on a conscious level, but we have chosen every single experience that we have experienced. We were born into the families we were born into for a reason. They led us down a specific path. Okay? It's not our fault that we experience awful things. It's not our fault that we experience negative things. That's a human concept. That if we experience something, that it's our fault. Okay? And this is the problem. Okay? As I always say, when we're babies, we are directly connected to Source, and we know it. It's not necessarily a conscious knowing. For some of us, it was a conscious knowing. It was for me, and I'm sure it was for many of you. Knowing that there was something out there that loved you, that you came from somewhere special, and that you were special. Okay? So, what happens after we're born? And as humans, we begin to understand the English language or whatever language. We begin to understand language, okay? And then the older we get, the more we understand nuances. And by the time we're 8 or 9 years old, we understand sarcasm, okay? We just begin to be conditioned, is the word I want to use, conditioned. And we're taught, this is bad, that's bad, the other is bad. All of these things are bad. No, you can't do that. No, you can't think that. No, you can't feel that. No, you are not that. Okay? We're conditioned. And humanity has sunk into a hole that's so deep, into a hole of misconception, the hole of not being connected to source energy, to the universe, to our higher power, because we get so enveloped in the human condition. We are pulling out of that hole. We are digging our way up to the top of that hole. And we are almost there. And it doesn't mean we're going to be there tomorrow, or even next year, or even the year after that. Because it's a big hole. And the only way for us to dig out of that is to be reawakened to who we are as spiritual beings. It's the only way we're able to dig out of that hole. Some of us are further up that hole than others. Some of us are closer to the top than others. And it doesn't mean that the people who are not at the same level that we are spiritually or in their spiritual growth are worse than us or we're better than them. That's not the way that works. No human is better than another. We are all here to teach each other something. We are all here to help each other along in our human experience. And the thing is that the collective is done experiencing the dark, dense, heavy energy. And we talk about feminine energy. And when I first heard that, I was like, oh yeah. You might have heard me say this before. Oh yeah, feminine energy is going to kick some of that masculine energy's butt and all this and all that. And oh yeah, we're going to be, the queens and this and that and the other. And I did honestly equate that to females. Okay. Well, I was wrong. Okay. And my knowledge of that, my knowledge of that grew. And I now realize that it's not about one energy dominating another. It's about masculine and feminine balanced, not just in us, but in the planet. The Mother Earth is already balanced with masculine and feminine energies. Well, she was, until we allowed the masculine energy. And this is not anything about men. Everyone carries masculine energy. Everyone carries feminine energy. Everybody. Don't care how much of a girly girl we are or how much of a manly man we are. We all have masculine and feminine energy. So the goal is to reach a balance between the two, not the one dominating the other. This is what we're trying to move out of, is the masculine energy dominating the feminine energy. So it's not about that domination. It's about that balance. That's what we're really looking for. So again, Mother Earth has that. However, Mother Earth absorbs our energy just like we absorb hers. So while all of this masculine energy domination has been going on, Mother Earth has absorbed that. And that's a heavier energy, okay? So it is my belief that this is what all the strange weather is about. Mother is correcting herself. And as we vibrate differently, so does she. And as she vibrates differently, so do we. Okay, so that's that. So let's get back to this law of attraction stuff. Okay, and I do have a deck. I didn't know why Spirit Team directed me to purchase this Sacred Creator deck. Now I know. Okay, now I know. All right, so we already know that our thoughts shape our reality. We already know that the law of attraction works. The universe gives you whatever you're thinking about the most. Good, bad, or indifferent. It gives you, it's not biased. The universe really doesn't care one way or the other what we ask for. But we will get more of what we focus on. And what we're doing right now is learning how to redirect our focus from the dark, heavy energy to the lighter energy. So, basically, the law of attraction is the belief that our thoughts and emotions and energy attract experiences into our lives. Like attracts like. Whatever you're focused on, you bring more of into your reality. Okay, so what do we do? And we're going to call this a call to action. What do we do when we're inundated with the way that things that are happening right now feel? What do we do with that? First, we acknowledge that we feel that. Then we allow ourselves to feel it. And then we get busy redirecting our thoughts to something else. Pay attention to your thoughts and the way they make you feel. The heavier the feeling, the further away you are from your desired experience. Redirect your thoughts to what feels good. What matters to you? Where do you want to be? How does it feel when you think about being there right now? That's where you focus your mind. Yes, I'm reading off my own script. Okay. So, a common example of the law of attraction at work. You wake up in a crappy mood. Didn't get enough sleep. You're having pain all night, or you were experiencing muscle spasms all night, or the dog next door wouldn't stop barking all night. So you wake up in a crappy mood. Drinking your coffee, you're still in a crappy mood. Getting ready for work, you're still in a crappy mood because you're going to work. And that's not for all of you. Some of you actually enjoy your work. I enjoy my work. And that's why I don't call it work or a job. Okay? So you wake up in that mood and you can't seem to get out of that mood because you forgot to refocus yourself, to refocus your thoughts. You forgot to ground yourself. You forgot to open up those chakras. You forgot to open up your heart. You forgot to open up your mind. And that doesn't make you a bad person. Life is busy. We forget things. So you forgot to, do what you need to do to get yourself right in the morning. And then you're late to work. And then you find out from your boss that you missed something in a report, or you miscounted the cash drawer last night, or the coffee maker was broken when you got there. Why are all these things happening? One thing after the other. Because I know from experience, it's not enough to say, oh, it'll get better, it'll get better. That's a start, but it'll get better. Saying that doesn't make it get better. What makes it get better is us taking an action, and not necessarily a physical action, but a mental and emotional action towards making it different. Can I name 2 or 3 things that I appreciate about my life? Can I think of 2 things that make me feel good? My dog, my cat, my kids, my grandbabies. Can I think of 2 things that bring me joy when I do them? A craft, watching TV, reading a book, listening to music. And then we put ourselves mentally in that space of how it feels when we're doing these things that bring us joy, when we're experiencing these experiences that bring us joy. We put ourselves there. For me, it's not even me. I'm not even trying to manifest anything big anymore. I'm doing what I wanted to do. There's one more thing that I want to do, and I'm not sure I ever will. But there is one more thing I want to do. So I'm trying to figure out whether I'm actually going to do that or if it's just not meant for me. I don't know yet. And like my spirit team says, it's not a race. I don't have to know yet. But for the most part, I don't try to manifest anything big anymore. This is my big. This is my manifestation. And I get to grow and change and become something different, something lighter, something better because of it. So I got my manifestation. And that doesn't mean I don't want other things. I'm just I'm not trying to manifest anything bigger than this. If it comes, great. If it doesn't, that's fine too. I'm good. I'm good right here. I'm grateful to be where I'm at. But if you're trying to manifest something life-changing, This is going to sound very contradictory. Yes, imagine yourself doing that. Yes, feel that feeling. And then let it go. Remember the feeling of it. Not necessarily the thing itself. The feeling of it. So what do we do when we're doing something we don't enjoy, but it's necessary? We remember the feeling of what it feels like to do something we do enjoy. Redirect our thoughts. Redirect. That is the consistent message that I get from Spirit Team. Redirect. How do we navigate through this tumultuous time, and again, that we created? Okay, from not because we're bad. We didn't do anything wrong. We didn't do anything we weren't supposed to. This is exactly the way it's supposed to be. It's supposed to feel like this. It's what we're here for. We came to experience this. We came to transmute this nasty energy into something wonderful. So everything is playing out exactly as it's supposed to. And yeah, we helped create it. And again, not a bad thing. Yes, it feels bad. I know that. Feels bad to me too. Jeez, I'm a human. Feels bad to me too. But there's something other than this. There's something beyond this. There's something that is being created because of this. That's the law of attraction. Creating something better. Creating what we want. Creating the world we want to live in. But because we're human, we needed a catalyst for these changes. And we got one. Or 10. Or more. I didn't count. I'm not going to count how many people are the catalyst for this change right now. That's too much. I'm not even going to go there. Okay, so let's pull some Sacred Creator cards and see what they have to say. All right. Oh, Sacred Creators, not a promotion. Something in there. Let me see if I left a card in there by mistake. Okay. Can't just come out of there. I got to be a pain in the rumpus. Perfect. What's your honest truth? Here we go. What's your honest truth? Oh, I also wrote, law of attraction is not just wishful thinking. As in, okay, it's going to get better, but then we don't take any type of mental and emotional action to make it better. We have to align our mindset, take action, and trust the process. I think we covered all that, trusting the process as well. Imagine it, feel it, then let it go. Keep the feeling of it. Overthinking can spoil the magic. Choose who you are becoming. The now. Keep it in the now. I know it all sounds so contradictory. Well, you have to keep it in the now. You have to keep it in the moment. But we're supposed to feel the experience we want to experience. That's called balance. Sounds like contradiction, but that is what balance looks like. One step ahead is all you need. Not a race. One step further than you were before. And you know what? We're going to take 2 steps forward and 1 step back. We're going to take 6 steps forward and 8 steps back. Sometimes. Raw intention. What is your intention? You know, if we could look more at the intentions we have for ourselves in our personal lives, that is more beneficial to what's happening politically than anything else. What can we manifest in our personal lives that is good? Because that affects everything and everyone around us. Your past supports your future. Nourish the sacred feminine. Allow that part of yourself. And flow with money or abundance. Whatever abundance means to you. Accept and receive. Acceptance is actually the key for anything. Any issue, problem, or anything we perceive it as an issue or a problem, acceptance comes first. It's the first step in change. You are light. You are powerful. Overrate your intuition. Follow that intuition. That is a part of manifesting as well. Your intuition. What does your tummy say? Notice it's got the third eye. Welcome the divine masculine. So there's our balance. We have got the feminine card, and now we have the masculine card. There's nothing wrong with masculine energy. Honestly, I carry more masculine energy than feminine. Celebrate your wins. Looks like a chicken. A chicken. Gratitude again. Acceptance, gratitude. Keys to manifestation. Especially the gratitude, I have to say. The gratitude. Once that acceptance comes, then it's the gratitude. What am I grateful for? Fake it till you make it. Even if you're not really grateful for it or you're feeling apathetic towards it, pick something you know you should be grateful for. And if you practice enough, you will be grateful for it. Creator, water, emotion. Couple more. Ambush fear with your ferocious dream. I like that. Is that an elephant? Yeah, it is. Ambush fear with your ferocious dream. And one more. Okay, they're saying two more. All right, you guys. The spark of hustle. Hustle yourself. Don't hustle other people. If we worried more about what we were doing instead of what everybody else is doing, it'd be a better world. You are magic. That's why they wanted to. You are magic. And I think we had one about you being powerful. Being light, being powerful. Okay. So that's that for this Law of Attraction video. So I am recording this Saturday, 10 p.m. Eastern. But I'm going to schedule it for Sunday. I figure by noon, anybody who decided to go out and have a good time or stay at home and have a good time should be over their hangover by noon. If you do that, I'm just saying. Everybody should be ready by noon, right? Even if you're still in your jammies and your robe and your slippers. You know what's really beautiful? I looked out my window and we're not having an ice storm per se, but it rained and then it got really cold. And you should see the ice on the tree buds of my red maple and the tree across the street. It's a sycamore. And some of the little leaves have popped out. It's beautiful. My street lamp is shining on it. It's gorgeous. And then tomorrow, it's going to be 50 degrees. The day after that, it's going to be 60. And then the day after that, it's going to be in the 30s again. Oh, Rochester. If you don't like the weather in Rochester, wait 5 minutes. It'll change. Yeah. It's all good, though. It's April. It's doing what it's supposed to do. And that ice is not going to deter those tree buds, those leaf buds from growing. I can't wait to see cherry blossoms. I can't wait to see the cherry blossoms. I have to go to the atrium. Highland Park Atrium. It's so cool in there. So cool. All the frogs and turtles. And plants. Yeah. All right, you guys. I've rambled and run my mouth enough. You have a fabulous Sunday. Okay? And I'll see you in the funny papers. I'll see you again on Monday. We'll be due for another energy update on Monday. All right, you guys. Much love. Many blessings. See you in the funny papers.